I see. And let me guess. You're here for a contract. Correct. I should have known. Wait. I think I know who. Fern, correct? She does have a penchant for collecting pets, but we try not to hold that against her too much. What's that? Why don't I have horns too? Oh, human. You have so much to learn, sweet little thing. Just because you have a benefactor doesn't mean you can just go around asking these kinds of questions. Unless, of course, you want to end up as someone's meal. I jest. I don't think you taste very good. And no, in all actuality, the horns are not something all of us pick. I'm sure she told you, but we can change our appearance however we wish, and personally, aside from a particular aesthetic, the horns don't offer much. The ears, however, they're practical, and they actually provide a benefit. But you're not here for a lesson in Fae physics, are you? No. You're here to get your contract written up. To be, well, to have a benefactor, a protector in this realm. It's quite bold of you to travel all this way without some form of protection. I should have known she'd give you something. Good. I'm glad you're wisening up to the ways of our lovely little, what do you call it? Realm, I believe? Well, if you're here, that means you brought payment. Did you not? Yes. Let me see. Oh, this sounds delicious. However, did she send you with more? She did. Good. This should cover the drafting, anyway. Here. What is it? Oh, that's right, your currency works differently, doesn't it? Well, here it's less about a particular... Oh. We don't care for gold. Well, that's not true. We do care for gold. We care for shiny things. For things that carry meaning and value to the person that possesses it. And then that value is passed along as we pass the objects along to each other. Yeah. Our innate senses allow us to assess the value of an object or objects, if you will. She's quite generous, frankly. She must want to ensure that you're well taken care of. Yes, that's good. The last few that sent humans my way for their contract didn't pay very well. And well, there were a few lines I just couldn't fit because I wasn't paid properly, so. Oh, you know, small things like, I believe the line about keeping limbs intact could have been left out. Now that's not to say it'll happen. No. But there would be no protections if it did. Oh, don't look so scared, darling. Didn't you read up on Fae before you came here? Oh, she opened the portal again with the... Ugh. Okay, well that's going to be another infraction. She knows better. Regardless. We're quite the, tricky bunch. And to survive here, you'll have to keep quite on your toes, my dear. Can you manage that? I think you can. You seem awfully clever. And after all, she seems particularly fond of you, so I don't think you have much to worry about. Let me put this away. We'll be needing this for your contract. What sorts of things do people pay with? Well, first of all, it would do you good to not refer to us as people. No. That might upset a few. But, you know, people pay with all manner of things. Like I said, the value of what one pays with isn't quite the same as it is in the human realm. It could be for all manner of odds, ends, and interesting trinkets. Ooh, I had quite the interesting one today. Let me get it for you. The inherited jewelry of a deceased loved one. Naughty to part with it. Look at how it shines. This is quite valuable indeed. Quite an unfortunate thing to part with, don't you think? But that makes it all the greater. Yes. After all, what good is it going to do just collecting dust on a shelf? Quite valuable indeed. The key to a long-lost chest somewhere, never to be unlocked again. Delicious. A very valuable scroll. I think this one opens portals between realms, actually. Quite the thing indeed. Not sure why one would part with it. A speckled rock, collected from a day with happy memories, that for whatever reason may never come again. A bit dramatic, this one. Yes. This one was this morning. A particularly unique and powerful potion. I'm not quite sure what it does yet, but I can't wait to find out. It sounds like illusionary magic, quite frankly. Delightful either way. So, let me get my Quail out. I think one page should suffice. Maybe. It's being a little tricky there. There we are. Yes, one will do nicely. Oh, don't fret. I make it sound like we use more than one when we never really do. Just to see that look on your face. Okay. So, you must know the drill by now. Name. Well, you are staying here. So, no, we're not having second thoughts now, are we? It's a little late for that. Name. Good. Did you give me the right one? Good. Alright. Date of birth in human terms. That makes you... Our calendars are different, dear. It's a little tricky to figure out the exact... Ah, yes, that's right. You're quite a young one, are you not? That's true. We do sometimes get younger. You are older than the infant she brought in last time. Yes, that one we had to return immediately. It didn't take well. It was fine, don't worry. The mother, on the other hand, did need some therapy after dealing with the changeling for a little bit. All is well that ends well. Okay. I suppose I should put in the usuals, like limbs staying intact and all that. You do want to keep your limbs. I thought so. My ink. Yes, it's invisible, sweetheart. Well, I can see it. With my magical eye. I suppose you'll just have to trust me then. Fingers and toes, too. Alright, that's in there. The particulars about you staying full-time were discussed. Long-term, I should say, too. Good. And you consent to that. Actually, hold that thought, darling. I need to cast a little bit, just a wee little bit of magic to make sure that you're not under the influence of anything. We might be tricky here, but I do take my job very seriously of making sure these contracts are legitimate. Otherwise, I'd be out of a business. So, let me just make sure there's no funny business happening. And that you're signing up completely of your own volition. Yeah. Apologies if it feels a little bit funny. One must be sure about these things, you know. There you are. Just a little longer. My dear. All right. Everything seems in order. Good. Now, Where were we? Longterm. Let's see. Was your lifespan discussed? Do you wish to extend it? Not sure yet. That's okay. That's okay. Do you wish to... Well, I'll put it this way. Do you know 100% certain that you do not wish to extend it beyond the average human lifespan? Some want to make sure they're not dragged out for years, so they have me put it in. You don't know. It's alright. I'll mark down here that you're open to discussing with your benefactor the potential of longevity, shall we call it. We won't close any doors you don't want to yet. Okay. Physical feature-wise, it does tend to be one of her favorites, so I'm sure she discussed with you the opportunity to change a few things, yes? Is that something you're open to, or would you like for me to put in here that she shouldn't touch those? Fangs, wings, horns, all of those can be added if you wish. You'll consider it, so it's not a no. I'll mark it down. Okay, and there is the bit about no family. Are you... Oh, that's unfortunate. You're a bonded pair. Well, if you could convince that individual to come with you, would your contract remain intact, you think? If we contact another individual and present them this opportunity, we do run the risk of having to wipe their memory of the whole affair. Is that something you're willing to sign them up for? This is should they say no. You don't think your friend will say no? You seem very sure of that. Why is that? Right. The rent. That really does tend to be a selling point these days, doesn't it? Right, and the grocery prices, yes. Oh, that reminds me. Food, beverage, what are your preferences? I'll put them in here for you. Listen, even I know you can do better than pizza rolls. Think bigger. Filet mignon or something like that. A good aged wine. You don't? Okay, well, I'm going to put a few extra things in here for you because, good Lord, you're making your contract kind of a bummer. Pizza rolls? Anyway. Yes, I will put the pizza rolls in here too. Okay, back to the friend. If they say no, do you still want your contract to be kept, or would you like it to be voided? Alright. Okay, but if we do contact them, we do run the risk of having to... Okay, alright, whatever. Bonded pairs aren't for everyone, you know. She might not have a dinner to take care of. It's a big responsibility. Yes, You'll have to approach her with that, and quite frankly, then you'll have to bring them to me, and I'll have to write a whole new contract for that, but then that means I make more money, so. Money in the sense of what I've shown you, it's... You're really getting me quite flustered with the pizza rolls thing, it's fine. To make contact with something about to want to pay. Memory of encounter to be wiped. Contract to be discussed at later date. Okay, so I have a few requirements. That's always, well, it's lovely for me, not so lovely for your benefactor. You're really pushing the limits here, darling. I like you. Okay, now, let's see, we've discussed food and beverage and the familial thing. Oh, right, aside from that one individual, you're okay with leaving the rest behind? You can't go back. You're okay with that, all right. Okay. And then, you have a pet. What kind of pet is it? No, we don't have those here. That could be fun. Oh, what the heck, I'll put it in. We'll just give her a little surprise with it in there, why don't we? She did pay me quite well, though. No, whatever. So your pet is to come with you. What does your pet need? Right, okay. And the pet's name? Is that a normal name, Flora? It is, okay. It's just it seems a little... Alright, so your pet, food, beverage, lodging requirements. That's something we like to keep in here. So we have put some thought into this one. Okay, so a 2-story library. It's fully stocked with... Oh, you have a list of authors. Okay, but no, just go ahead and set it right over there. I'll attach it as an addendum. Okay, and then with the sliding ladder bookshelf thing, okay. No judgment here at all. The sliding ladder bookshelf things are quite fun. We have those in almost every library we have here. Our libraries are far superior to the humans, obviously. Okay, and then early access to all the latest video game releases. Yes, that can certainly be accommodated. Okay. Would you like for your soul to remain your own? Right, okay. Well, occasionally we get some visits from other realms, and it's important to specify these things. Okay, and then as far as your pet duties, I do have the usuals on the other side here regarding, petting, walking, companionship, all that. Was there anything else you would like to have me add in? No. Okay. She does have her own side of the contract that she will sign, and then both of them will be looked at together, so on and so forth. Make sure that, nothing goes against something else in the other's contract. It's quite the tedious process, but I do enjoy it. And then from there, then you're done. Then you live here for all eternity. So, I think that just about does it for you. I can't think of anything else important, really. No. The family, the physical features, the soul, limbs. Yes, I think that just about does it. Well, this won't be filed just quite yet. Like I mentioned, she'll have her version, just stating how she's to care for you, all of that. She'll look over yours, make sure the terms are agreeable, and then we'll have a joint contract that everyone signs at the end. Alright? Good. Well, my dear, it was an absolute delight meeting you today. I'll get this drafted up into a little more official terms and such, but I'm very excited. This is going to be fun. I'm particularly excited to meet your pet. They sound quite devious. Alright, well, I'll get her contract written up here too. I'll let you take it back, and she did send something for the filing fee. Yes, cute. Oh, good. That's more like it. Don't you worry. You'll be quite well taken care of here. Yes. Oh, yes. Quite well taken care of indeed. Alright, darling. I think we're done here. I think you'll enjoy it. And if not, too bad. I tease. Alright. Not the way you came. Welcome to the Fae Realm. Yes. These will do nicely.